local animal shelter is praising a bipartisan bill that makes animal cruelty a federal offense.
It passed unanimously out of the House, but still has to pass the Senate. Caitlin Pearson couldn't pass up a chance to check in with some critters.
The way your heart just melts looking at these adorable animals makes it hard to believe that someone would hurt them purposely. But local shelters across central Illinois say unfortunately it happens far too often.
I think it's an ongoing story that we see. Each dog or cat that comes into our shelter has its own sad story.
Here at TAP's no-kill shelter in Pekin, they see victims of abuse every day, from cats thrown out of car windows to dogs chained outdoors with no food or water.
So whether it's just complete neglect or outright abuse, they're all living their horrors in some way.
Under the Preventing Animal Cruelty and Torture Act, which advanced through the House of Representatives Tuesday, animal cruelty would become a federal offense with a penalty of up to 7 years in prison. The legislation would expand a 2010 law signed by President Barack Obama banning so-called crush videos that show animals being subjected to torture.
What some people put them through is absolutely horrific, and they need us to step up and be their voice, and people need to understand that usually if somebody is torturing an animal, that's not where their mental illness or cruelty stops.
According to the Animal Legal Defense Fund, in 2018, Illinois was ranked #1 in terms of animal protection laws. In Illinois, any person convicted of any act of abuse or neglect is guilty of a Class B misdemeanor, but depending on the severity and with multiple offenses, someone can be charged with a felony.
I think it's important that everyone remember the legislation can't be successful without the human component of that and stepping up and being the voice for the animals.
For more information about the legislation or on local animal shelters, you can check out this story on our website. Reporting in Pekin, I'm Caitlin Pearson.